My family is going,
Yes.
and I'm staying, and I will
Yes.
storm the streets.
Okay.
I'm entering
The streets are cold, sorry.
Oh my God, God, when I go love, oh, I go love, oh, hey.
Apart from the fact that this is Valentine's and everybody has oppressed me enough, I said, let me just come and post this vlog from our trip to Atlanta. We were taking a break from this Minnesotan weather and we were going to visit our home. So this was us at the airport. You know, I've been trying to avoid saying stuff like, this is us here, this is us now. But we were at the airport. We just left work. It was a busy day. Like, we just straight out came out of work and just got our stuff. I didn't even pack properly for this trip. That's how bad it is. So we had to find something to eat immediately, because if we didn't, we're going to be landing at about sometime in midnight. So if we did not eat now, we would probably have slept like that and I could pass out in my sleep. We ended up settling for this restaurant at the airport just beside our boarding gates, because we had to obviously find the gates first before deciding to, you know, spend time doing stuff like this. Samantha was having a very hard time pulling her seat closer, and then this cute auntie saw me making a video and she came to say hi. I settled for a burger because it's kind of hard to go wrong with that, you know, so that was very easy. I don't have a very high expectation whenever I'm trying to eat something like that. I'm just hungry and I need to get some food in. And please don't preach health. I am very much aware about health, okay? This is not one of those days. Our flight was set to take off at about, I don't know if it's 6 or 7 p.m. So we did have some downtime, which we used very meticulously, as you can see from here. But the whole time I just kept praying in my heart, like, God, I beg, you know, there's a lot of things that have been going on in the USA with the plane crashes and stuff. So low-key, deep inside me, I was scared. I was really praying that may this not be my last day on earth. So I posted a lot of status on WhatsApp, or should I say a lot of WhatsApp statuses, because I'm like, hey, this better not be my last day. We peacefully had dinner, and I don't know if I say I'm rating this meal right, I don't think it's going to be how I felt. I think I was just hungry, and you know how hunger amplifies appetite and everything just tastes good. So I don't think it's going to be genuine. I just feel like I was just hungry and I just had to get it down. Funny story, yeah? When we got our meals, Uncle Pride was saying that the fries were too much for him, and now where are the fries? Can somebody show me the fries? I cannot find the fries. Like, he was literally complaining. Well, finally it was time to board the plane, and we did. I was just feeling myself, because generally I'm always going to feel myself as a fine babe that I am, that God took time to create. And we had the opportunity, my sister and I had the opportunity to sit together, so it was very exciting. The middle seat was empty throughout, and here comes Uncle Pride. Have your father, guys. I was able to make a few Instagram reels that I always wanted to make, so please follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and everywhere you see me, the name is going to be here. We finally took off, and Minnesota, Minneapolis and St. Paul, it looks so beautiful at night. Just look at all the lights. I know that there are other cities that probably look better than this, but well, this is what I'm saying. We're going to be transiting at Detroit, and mind you, I've already ticked Detroit off my bucket list, even though I spent 2 minutes at their airport. They gave us some chocolate chip cookies. I was sleeping. I was so tired. So when we finally landed at Detroit, we were going to have to, like, you know, use the restroom, and I took the opportunity to give you guys an outfit check. I don't know if I had stated the main reason why we are going to Atlanta. It's just to go and see the home, because my mom recently got married to our wonderful Uncle Pride. That is the person you've seen us with. Is our father, latest father in town, additional children, and then have some fun in the process.
You know what's funny? We're coming back to the same flight.
Yep, and about an hour later, we finally got to Atlanta, and the airport was actually huge. But as somebody who just left Minnesota into this weather, I was cooking with heat.
We are boarding a train to baggage claim. A train to baggage claim is wild.
The fact that we had to hop on a train to get to baggage claim is still so unbelievable to me, but we finally were able to get it.
We're trying to find where the car was parked, And now Uncle Prey doesn't know where the car is.
We got to where the car was parked actually. Luckily, it wasn't even parked far, so that was kind of advantageous. And look at me looking all tired but still wanting to get videos. We made it to Atlanta. My first impression, I liked the roads. They were huge, like really huge roads, and it was giving a different vibe, man. The weather, honestly, I really had like a very good first impression.
It's one of the perks that come with employment. You can just buy whatever. We're at Walmart and we're getting stuff. We're supposed to be here for 2 days, but it doesn't really matter because it's still home. So all of this is just going to stay, except for these checks. We've been trying to find this for a year. Trust me when I say for a year, and we just finally did. So we're taking this to Minnesota. Okay. We are going to Touch Street.
As a short girl, let me climb.
Okay. We're on our way to a few interesting places and hopefully it will be fun. Our first stop, our first location was to where Martin Luther King's grave is. It was such an experience. I had that all recorded on my digital camera because it has to be a very educative video since February is Black History Month. And from there we also went to the Coca-Cola headquarters, which is another video on its own because once again, very educational, too much information that just doesn't fit into a vlog. They both deserve their own places, and the things we heard and understood, like, it was just so fascinating. We were even able to see the vault where the actual ingredients to the Coca-Cola drink that we have, the original Coca-Cola, was kept in, is secured in. We got the entire history. I mean, like, it was so much fun. You know, when you get to that point of adulting where history becomes fun, that is where I am currently. So please watch out for that video, because I mean, for those videos, because those are two individual videos, because you really would want to see this. And from here, I think we just spent time. There was a section of this because this is a tour where you go in and then you watch like a video or something. That part we don't record, but after all is done, the last stage is this Taste It, where we go in and taste different Coca-Cola drinks from various parts of the world. This was Fanta from Uganda, and that is genuinely the best Fanta I've ever tasted. Second, followed by this Sprite from Romania. Honestly, it had a hint of watermelon to it. So see, just wait for the vlog, just wait for this vlog, because it's going to be very educative. See, I was highly disappointed in the drinks produced, the sodas produced in Germany, because look at my facial expression. In my brain, I'm like, what is this? After the Coca-Cola tour, we headed to Tyler Perry's studios. Honestly, I was so excited, but then we could not enter. We are not allowed to go in because we do not have anything to do with whatever is going on here. But I just want to say that people really work hard and they have done too much with their lives. In case you don't know, this place like that, it has its own, I don't even know how to put it, it's its own county. I think so. I think this is its own county. It's a place on its own on the map. It's that big. So I was just too fascinated. Hopefully one day when life gets, on track towards that direction, when I become a big girl, I will have access to Tyler Perry Studios, because there's a lot I would really want to see. But this was just it, guys. We couldn't go in for anything. We're finally back home, man. Today was a lot of fun. I don't know if some people would consider fun, but having to know the history of Coca-Cola and like see Martin Luther King's grave, see just the front of Tyler Perry Studios, it was like, am I really in this country? So those two are two separate videos, because that's a lot. I can't just say, oh, I went to Coca-Cola's headquarters and leave it at that point. No, it's way more deep. It's way too, it's a lot. So I'll have to find ways to make that more educational. But for now, we're back and we're just going to cook some batable beans. And after cooking batable beans, we'll have dinner, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a house tour. Bye. We're in the kitchen making some dinner. That is Samantha, the Teletubbies. I was unable to do a shopping haul this morning. Samantha, that thing is not ready. Don't eat it. It's not ready yet. Yeah, chewing. It's not ready. Oh, do you want to have? Get ready very fast. Anyways, we're making dinner.
In my defense, tape one is only pork.
This is beans, batable beans that we're going to be cooking. Here is the gizzard sauce. Oh my gosh. And this is beans. Beans is still getting ready. But yeah, very spicy. I have one in my mouth, so that doesn't really help.
Don't know why we're a couple.
No. To smell things.
Couple, guys.
My daughters know how to cook battle beans. Confirm.
What have you tasted the gizzard?
No, not yet. I just fell on the beans.
It's very nice.
It's very giving.
As our one and only suya plug in our household and the entire family, Uncle Pride was giving us a treat. We were going to be having suya the next day, freshly grilled for the purpose of family. And let me tell you something, no amount of suya that you buy from the streets from an aboki can beat this, okay? So when people are talking, you should keep quiet, because they're not grilling suya for you on Sunday morning at your doorstep, at your disposal, for you to have as much as you want to have. And see, you really need to see my facial expressions while I'm making this video, so you now understand that I am not here on this app to play with anybody. Talk to me when you have freshly grilled suya at your doorstep in the morning. Good morning. It's the next day and I'm already up cooking. I'm preparing some gizzard. This is going to be for the fried rice that I'm cooking. We're going to be grilling some suya and some chicken, and this will be for shawarma. I'm sure we also have chicken shawarma. I have my rice, coconut rice, in the how do we call this thing, the rice cooker, pressure cooker. This right here is rice going on. We made some fruit salad, which most of it, the actual combination of every fruit, is in the fridge right there. So that will be this. We're just preparing for lunch. So I am going to be frying the rice in these mixed vegetables. Fried rice is not something that is very complicated. I will move this to this pot. This will be going in here after these two have met each other.
Ooh. I just like the videos. If you see my phone, oh my god, I document a lot of things. Yeah. Oh my god. Ooh. You know, as fat as I am, I like fat in soya.
We're having special dinner tonight. This is shawarma. I came here to get fat. Look at us. Homemade.
Directly from Metro Dingwan's kitchen. Straight from the grill, fresh off the grill. Chopped and cut with love. Tied up with some homemade shawarma sauce.
Don't play with us. We are not your mates, okay? I came here to get fat. I'm definitely.
No hating, no hating. Yeah.
Once she was here to see her talents for Cameroon's most popular sport.
No, let me taste it. Let me taste it because now I'm the one who is behind.
Sometimes let's say in the national team, when we play with the boys club, we used to beat them, they beat 3-0. We love to win it and it.
Sometimes we should go and spending money outside. We have a chef, a major chef in the house.
Just focus on playing sport.
And we even start our own small sandwich place. We'll just make all of this sandwich like this. People will fall on it though. This is better than any sandwich you would have gone to any fast food to buy.
After all the food we had consumed during the day, it was finally time to hit the streets and, you know, see one or two things that happened in Atlanta on a Sunday evening. You can check out my Instagram account to find the cute pictures that we took. I loved them. And also, don't forget to follow.
We are on the streets and it is fun.
We were going to be getting on one of these carriage rides that you always see in Barbie and it's Cinderella. This ones actually look like Cinderella because they had the shape of, you know, a pumpkin. I was just too excited and I couldn't hide it because look at this. Is that not giving Cinderella? Please tell me that that's not giving Cinderella. Just tell me that it's not giving Cinderella.
You sure you don't want to do a video of it outside before you get in?
I already did.
Oh, we are behind the game.
So let me get in.
This ride was actually going to last 12 minutes, so it basically just took us round and it was so calm. I wasn't even cold. Like the whole time I kept talking about the weather, like I cannot be in Minnesota with my toes open at this time of the year. Am I okay? Do I want to die? Do I want to freeze to death? And it was just fresh and, you know, I like this car. I saw this car, I liked it, honestly. Skyview Atlanta was the next location, and the funny thing is all three of us, let me not say all three of us, but two of us have very interesting phobia when it comes to height, and we still held it together and went in here.
View Atlanta from the sky.
It's not even bad. It's not tense.
It's like a horse.
It's not even a ride till it
like
starts
a horse.
coming down. It goes around 3 times. What do we need all those 3 Oh, it's beautiful. Oh my goodness. As long as you don't look down your side, for real. I'm looking down at it.
You're fine.
And I'm fine. Me with the fear of heights. Nah, we are almost going, we are almost down. We're really down. Nice. This can build your tolerance for heights. Absolutely nothing. For nothing.
Honestly, the Batable girl in me came out, and it came out very well because like I usually would freak out when things go up high, but it's not like the roller coaster, so it wasn't really too bad to handle. The next day before we headed back to Minnesota, we decided to just, you know, go around, and we found this ice cream spot.
The service of this ice cream place is so nice. What's the name? Oh, okay, it's going to be opposite, but I'll put the name, and maybe if you're in, how do you call this town? Atlanta, right? Just pass by because they're very nice people, and it's nice to be nice to people. Yeah. So we're waiting for our ice creams. Yeah.
With me and ice cream, I always, you know, try to explore new flavors. And when I do that, I am able to find new favorite things for myself. From the ice cream, we went into this Jamaican restaurant to, you know, try some Jamaican food for the very first time. You know, this is why it's nice to have a job, because then I'm not thinking about the price. We got some oxtail and some curry chicken from this very nice people. So I don't think I remember the location, but from the name that you saw on the screen, if you're ever in Atlanta, please pay them a visit. They are very nice people, and I love the food.
We're back home, and what I can say about this is that it's really nice. Like, it's well spiced, etc. The meat is tender. Like, The only thing missing for me is like pepper, hot pepperish pepper that will make you go mad. This is the goat, the curry goat. I think I prefer it because I generally like goat meat. I prefer it to this.
No, I love the oxtail, so I prefer the oxtail.
Oh, you prefer the oxtail to the goat?
It was finally time to come back home to Atlanta because we only had 2 days to spare, and it was our weekend off, and we were we're still flying with Spirit Airlines.
We're so confused. This is the first time we're actually by ourselves. Oh my goodness, this is so hard to navigate by yourself, man.
Finding our way around this airport was crazy. It is huge, it is large, and then I was even thinking that we had overused escalators previously, like when we just landed. But man, see, first of all, to begin with, apart from the fact that we had to board the train to get to our location, because if we had to walk, it was going to be like a 20-minute walk. They changed our gates, so we had to board the train back to another gate. It was just like the most stressful thing. And the funny thing is, they delayed the flights and we had work the next morning.
Check this out. We're home. Hey, it was extreme fun. I really enjoyed my time. I don't know if I should take this week off, but yeah. Unfortunately, I have it's 18 minutes past 1 in the morning, so I have to sleep and wake up at 5 something because I have a 16-hour shift to run tomorrow, because back to life, back to reality. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. Thanks. I'm so tired.